On Friday, the president of Taiwan, Lai Ching-te, paid a visit to the island's Coast Guard, where he thanked them for their service and pledged to build 11 new Coast Guard vessels over the next 7 years, significantly beefing up the island's Coast Guard defense at a time that Taipei is sounding the alarm about China's Coast Guard and the key role it played in the Joint Sword 2024B drills that simulated a Taiwan blockade earlier this week. This was the first full encirclement of Taiwan by China's Coast Guard, Taipei says, including using a 12,000-ton vessel, one of 17 vessels that Taipei says it detected around its territorial waters during the drills. They also say China's Coast Guard intruded into restricted waters near Taiwan's outlying Matsu Islands. Now, this is not the first time this year that China's Coast Guard has been accused by Taipei of playing an increasingly large role in intimidating the island. It was back in February when China's Coast Guard actually boarded a Taiwanese tourist boat, checked everyone's ID, and detained them, giving people quite a scare and sparking an online frenzy here about the role of China's Coast Guard, something that Taipei has long referred to as a gray zone tactic, non-military but nonetheless coercive and intimidating force sanctioned by Beijing. In addition to the Coast Guard activities near Taiwan, they posted a propaganda image showing the track of the vessels that encircled this self-governing democracy that appeared to be in the shape of a heart. In fact, Chinese propaganda even referred to Taiwan as sweetheart, seen as creepy by some locals here in Taiwan. Taiwan's Coast Guard has called the Chinese Coast Guard actions harassment, not law enforcement, and they say that this is being stepped up at a time that Beijing is trying to put pressure on Taipei while falling short of triggering an actual military confrontation. The Taiwanese Coast Guard even say they intercepted a Chinese smuggler near the outlying Jinmen Islands, another suspected gray zone tactic that they say this island and the world needs to be on the lookout for. Because it's not just happening in Taiwan, there have also been confrontations between China's Coast Guard and other coast guards, particularly in the Philippines, over disputed shoals there.